This is Greg Troutwine with Maritime Reporter TV. We're here at the North Shipping 2017 in Oslo. We're very pleased to be joined by Giulio Tirelli. And Giulio, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for the invitation. Thanks. It's a pleasure.
Okay. So Giulio, just to start off, can you just state your title and specifically what area are you responsible for at Wärtsilä?
Yeah, I'm a director in marine engineering in Wärtsilä. And that means that I'm responsible for the marine side of Wärtsilä responsibility. As you maybe know, Wärtsilä is a technology leading company in the maritime industry, but it has also a quite important branch in the on-land-based power production. And that's the major two split. I'm inside the marine side.
Giulio, yesterday at North Shipping, I know you had a rather important announcement, a rather important development regarding a hybrid system. Can you discuss specifically what that is and what it means to the marine market today?
Yeah, yesterday actually we were extremely proud of being capable of announcing the first hybrid power module in the marine industry. And that means that it's basically as an equivalent of the first hybrid car for the marine industry. As you well know, Wärtsilä is very well positioned and has been like that for the last 180 years on the engine side and power production side. But we combine the capability of that long history settled into the power production with our newest acquired capabilities in the electric and automation side to combine them into a new product. And that's the Wärtsilä HY.
Okay. So when you look at this product, I mean, again, in our pages, on our videos, we discuss innovative propulsion solutions often. What is specifically unique about the Wärtsilä solution? I guess, can you explain the entire breadth of what it does?
Yeah, hybrid systems are not new in the marine industry. We have been doing that since more than 10 years, so it's more than a decade of experience. Okay. What is drastically different is that this time the single components have been engineered since the beginning, thinking as a background that they would have been applied in a hybrid system. Up to now, we have been witnessing in the marine industry additional components installed on vessels with the capability of trying to take out the best out of each single component's performances. The Wärtsilä HY is a product by itself, cannot be split. And the single component that formed this product are engineered since the beginning for being applied in a hybrid system. That is what it's all about.
But it also incorporates, if I understand correctly, storage of energy and drive. So when you look at it technically, what does it include in the system?
The major parts, the major components that form the Wärtsilä HY or HY is a power production system. So a traditional, let's call it engine-based power production system, energy storage, power drives, so all the electrical parts for controlling these single components, and an overall automation system that actually works and functions as the brain of these components. It's useless to have the best components if you cannot take out the most of them. And that is actually representing also the knowledge where Wärtsilä is particularly strong into.
So can you put in perspective how long this has been under development? I mean, obviously, this is a fairly technical solution. A company like Wärtsilä, I would assume, is investing continuously to ensure it's on the cutting edge. But on this specific thing, how long has this been in production?
The first idea of the Wärtsilä HY or HY came a couple of years ago, I would say 3 years ago, more or less. Before, maybe I wasn't precise enough saying that we are new in the electric and automation field, because actually Wärtsilä experience is of decades in that field. At the same time, we took the biggest step when we acquired one of the biggest company in that sector in the world, and it's, if I remember correctly, around 3 years ago. Actually, at that time, that made the peculiarity of our company. We are one of the few company, I would say, maybe the unique company in the world, being capable of having inside our lines both a strong knowledge and background in the engine industry, and coupled with a big presence in the E&A. So the combination of these two, through also acquisition in the past, made the peculiarity of this solution.
Along with the introduction of the system here in North Shipping, I also understand you had hand in hand the announcement of a new contract for the system, which is always nice. Nice to have a contract in hand. So can you give some specifics on the contract?
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. You touch an extremely important point, right? Launching a product, it's definitely a milestone, but always the market acceptance is what makes the difference. So actually, yesterday we were able to combine the announcement to the public about this new product with the contract signature ceremony. The contract has been made between Wärtsilä and the biggest tug owner in the Mediterranean Sea, that is Rimorchiatori Riuniti, an Italian-based company located in Genoa, headquarters in Genoa, around 100 tugs owned. And for a new harbor tug in the range of 80 tons boiler pool, they will feature two sets of this Wärtsilä High.
Obviously, these hybrid energy solutions are a hot topic across all of maritime at the moment. Is there a particular niche that your solution, you believe, fits best, or I guess in looking at the market today, where do you see the ripest opportunities for growth?
That's extremely interesting, Greg. It's not where our solution fits best. Introducing the Wärtsilä High is actually introducing also a very peculiar point or a new perspective in a product. Okay. Before, the production of a product was made based on market inputs, but after the product was set, it was started to be applied to as many applications as possible. This time we took a step forward. A product has been launched for being specifically applied only to specific vessels. It means that the Wärtsilä High that we launched yesterday has been announced for the first two typology of vessels that are exactly tugs and ferries or small cruises. Actually, that's interesting. Stay tuned, because in the next future, there's going to be more to come.
Okay. Excellent. You've been very kind with your time. We appreciate it. I hope you've had a good show, and thanks for joining us.
Definitely. Thanks a lot again.
Okay. Bye. Okay. This is Greg Troutwine with Maritime Reporter TV.